nobody, and I have an opinion, and that makes me problematic. And I'm a tad bit evil. Well, I'm here today to take all your time and waste it and talk about Jake Paul and Shane Dawson series because that's the hot topic right now, and I really, really, really wanted to talk about it because no one has the opinion that I have, and I don't know why people aren't breaking it down that way. But first of all, I want to talk about the Jake Paul video that he put out, which made me really, really, really mad. Never mind. He put out the video, which was like basically watch this before you watch the Shane Dawson series. And I get it, he'll be upset, like all the world thinks he's a sociopath and whatever. But the first thing that he did was he was talking about opening up to Shane Dawson, right? And we all know how hard it is if you're opening up to someone and you're telling them all the details you haven't really told anyone and you didn't get a chance to talk to. You're going to be very emotional. Now, with Jake Paul, he was totally emotionless.
Honestly, it was hard for me just in general to do. Opening up to Shane and I mean to the internet, I guess, like about things that I had never talked about and things that have like really affected me personally. Letting someone into your life in general, like to judge you and film the whole entire thing and like film your friends and just talk about your life in general is not easy. It's not fun. I know there's definitely gonna be some things in the series as I watch it that I like don't like or don't want to remember, or like things that irritate me, but the only way you can get better is if you acknowledge.
And that doesn't really help his case when all the world is thinking he's a damn sociopath. Even if I don't think that he's a sociopath, I do not think he's one. So that was very, very weird. And the second thing that was more weird is like he wants us to watch that video before we watch that series. So it's something very important to him. He wants us to know that he's not a sociopath and everything. Why in the world are you promoting your merch in that video? Like, are you serious? Like, when he gets in it, he just like starts promoting his merch out of nowhere. So, is he even serious about it? Why was that just a clickbait? Like, that was so weird. Like, why are you so emotionally detached from your own video? What you really need to clear your name about? Like, kind of at the moment. In the end, I don't think the series is gonna end like that, like him being a sociopath or anything. So, if he was worried about it, I find it very weird that he was actually promoting his merch in it.
My new clothing line, RNBO, Rise and Be Original. Today, the second drop came out. You can go to shoprnbo.com right now.
Now, the thing that I didn't really like about his very short video is like he's like Shane Dawson, like, okay, we get it. Shane Dawson did talk to him about the sociopath thing, but he's like, yeah, Shane Dawson is just creating a hype, and it's all just like, it's hype top. I already knew.
Scary. Jericho Vibes asks, did Shane tell you what it is really about? Yes, he did. He told me before the series started what it was really about. I know he's been like, hyping it up like he didn't tell me and that I was gonna be pissed off.
Who said that? Who said that?
But I mean, that's just like hype, and like I respect him for doing that. It built everything, but
Like, whatever, I knew like he's gonna talk about sociopaths, but he's like trying to put it out there like I didn't know. And number one is called keeping the audience interested, and number two, it's not very nice, like, for you who was becoming irrelevant, Jake Paul. Shane Dawson actually stopped giving you views again because that person actually wasted his time and did a series on you. Like, what the hell? I would never, ever, ever watch Jake Paul content. It is not my type of YouTuber. But I went and I started watching his videos, even if I needed like some clips or whatever. But I did start going and watching his videos. So basically, Shane Dawson did give him some views. So why are you like, oh yeah, I already knew. He's just like, it's basically like Shane. Are you like indirectly calling Shane Dawson a liar that he's lying to all his audience? That yeah, Jake Paul doesn't know. And the videos that Shane made were like the two series that are out there already, 2 episodes, is because it was like he made them before going to Jake Paul, so I don't get it. Like, why would Jake Paul just throw it in there like that? I found it a little disrespectful, but maybe I'm a Shane Dawson fan and I'm being oversensitive about it. I don't really know. And my my most favorite thing that Jake Paul said in that video was, "I'm not a sociopath. Just like I'm not crazy." I just love that. Like, I think it is worrying him a bit, like, but he's still too emotionless about it. I don't know.
I honestly, I wanted to know what it was about. I needed to know what it was about because it could have just made me look like a dumbass. Even though it's about like this like sociopath thing, I know I'm not a sociopath.
You are crazy.
I was like, yeah, bro, like go for it. Like let's do it. And Malik Abraham.
Kinda weird. Now coming to Shane Dawson, if anyone followed Shane Dawson's previous like series, we all know like, can you remember the TanaCon one? We all know that it's just gonna like have a twist and it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be like good enough to keep us interested in it. Like, remember when Shane Dawson wanted to interview Michael, and we was thinking like Michael is this really bad guy, and TanaCon was supposed to fail, and that's how they were going to promote it and get cash out of it, and they were scamming people like his company and everything. And then when Shane Dawson goes to have an interview, like when he wants to have an interview with Michael, he finds out that he flew out the city at the same day, and they have all the footage of Tana, and it was just messed up. And then we thought like, oh my god, maybe Tana is a victim. Oh my god, Michael is such a bad person. And then it
Crazy.
So you're gonna interview him?
Well, he's not. He fucking left town. The second it happened, he got on a plane and left.
Where did he go? I don't understand. Where does he live?
Where he lives?
Where does he live?
I don't know. He literally is trying to own all the footage. It's crazy. I'm in it. I just got a text from Michael. I was like, hey man, just letting you know, everybody's like saying a lot of things about you, and I want to give you your chance. I want to interview you. Are you down for that? And he said, yeah. He goes, also, like, I'm working on making it a documentary. I have all the footage, and I think it's gonna be emotional and awesome. Literally, so these girls out there, they were like, oh, I think that Good Times wanted this to fail so that they could get press out of it and become like,
comes like the second episode, and we find out when Shane Dawson actually FaceTimes Michael, that Michael is upset.
I want to say something before you, if you're okay.
Uh-huh.
The last thing I want to do is throw anyone under the bus, and I'm risking my career by potentially throwing someone under the bus that I work with, and I don't want to do that.
Himself, he's like very, very devastated, and he's like, why would I do that? Why would I ruin my own company's name? And we find out that both Tana and Michael are wrong. So do I think that in the end Jake Paul and Logan Paul will be sociopaths? No, they will not. Most probably what they might be would be narcissists. I just don't understand how people are going all crazy and going literally on witch hunts and being like, 1 out of 25 is a sociopath. You know what? I need to go and hunt it down and find the sociopath in my family and my friends. And it doesn't work that way. You need a proper diagnosis. It's not going to work that way. You just can't find one going around in the streets and just diagnose like, hey, man, you're a sociopath. Like remember how Sherlock Holmes always used to say, I'm a high functioning sociopath. You can't just like, what the hell? It's not like, not, it's weird. I find it very weird. Yeah, if you can say like Jake Paul and Logan Paul are narcissists, yeah, maybe, but I'm not gonna diagnose them. But I'm not gonna get into like, oh, what's a narcissist and all that. Because that's just gonna make the video so long and irrelevant. If you want to see the true example of a narcissist on YouTube, what you can do is go to Onision and just see him. There we go. What I think happened personally, how I think the series is gonna end, is gonna be like Jake Paul, because he's Logan Paul's younger brother, he has like a lot of pressure on him because Logan Paul is like the golden child and he's looking up to his brother, and he's at every moment, like, because he thinks that his brother is better than him, he needs to prove himself at every moment. So I think it's just bad parenting. I don't think Jake Paul is actually like that. I think it's just a character he had to put up because it gets more views and everything. I don't really think he's a sociopath. I think he's just like under a lot of pressure because Logan Paul exists. And I don't know, maybe Greg Paul is a sociopath. No, no, that was just a joke. I don't really think so. Maybe narcissists, but I think mostly YouTubers or people around now are narcissists. So I don't know. I don't really know. But sociopath, nah, I don't think the series is gonna end up like being him being a sociopath. But thank you for listening to me, and thank you for listening to my opinion. And you can drop a like if you want to, and if you don't want to, then you can just subscribe to me. Because this is the problematic tube. I love you guys.